So recently I was revising a scene in a novel, and I was struggling with it. I couldn't figure out how to visualize it. I knew what had to happen. I knew what the dialogue was going to be. I knew the characters involved. I knew where it was all set. But even with all of that, I just couldn't see it in my head. I couldn't visualize it. I did get this idea of putting in, giving the boss in the scene. It's a boss and an employee. I kept getting this image in my head of the boss having something to eat while he's having this conversation with his employee. But I don't know, I kind of resisted it because it's, you see that in movies, it's risky. It might be a bit cliche, but at the same time, I couldn't make the scene work. So I decided, what the heck, I'll give the guy something to eat, and I chose a hoagie. So then the guy's chomping down on the hoagie and, moving around. He's got stuff on his chin and just all this sort of activity with just putting that food in there. Suddenly the scene came to life. I could see everything. I could see where the characters were going to stand. I could see their movements throughout the office that they're in. And not only that, the scene just became easier to write. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're struggling with a scene and you have this idea that might help it, put it in. In other words, give your character a hoagie.